Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Hogsmeade, here I come. It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Sickle, a galleon?
Ah, Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Upper Hogsfield is
Revelio.
by Ranrock loyalists. It's not right.
Aloha Mora. What do we have here? A demiguise. Revelio. Mine now, demiguise.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Revelio. I should investigate.
I could use some gold.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect hawklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
I can certainly try and find some for you.
That would be wonderful. I'm worried about the travelling vendors and would love to get them more Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawklumps and collect the box of letters there.
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Oh, goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk lumps. I, and the vendors I help, would greatly appreciate it.
What? Found meal?
If it isn't Laura Treadwell's guardian angel. Afraid you'll have to fight it.
You're the one. What's the long
The pulsar!
to get my claws out?
Expelliarmus! Glacius!
A lucky shot.
You're a bit of a clod peg, aren't you?
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Hello? Let's take it.
The pulsar! Glacius!
No!
Reduction.
The pulsar! Glacius! Leviosa! Confringo!
What have you done?
Expelliarmus! Glacius!
Had enough yet?
The pulsar!
Dare say one of my own. You will.
Leviosa!
Have him buried.
Marvelous.
Pathetic.
Leviosa!
Child.
Glacius!
Is that the best?
Oh, too hard. I never
Super fight! The pulsar!
Your poaching days are over. This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. Better have a look around. See about the hawk lumps and the box of letters.
Confringo!
Getting there. Just a few more hawk lumps to harvest.
Revelio. Confringo.
Almost there. One more hawk lump to harvest.
Revelio. Revelio.
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
Levioso. Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Depulso. Arresto Momentum. Descendo. Incendio. Arresto Momentum Incendio. Depulso. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Confringo. Accio. Arresto Momentum. Descendo. Incendio. Confringo. Levioso. Descendo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Depulso. Levioso. Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Depulso. Glacius. Incendio. Arresto Momentum. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Depulso.
One less foul, hulking brute.
Revelio.
That's all the Hawk lumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Incendio. Revelio. Protego. Descendo. Incendio. Incendio. Revelio. Descendo. Confringo. Revelio.
Brilliant.
Revelio.
This must be Sorona's box of letters. I think that's everything. Sorona... I should find Mrs. Sprottle. She'll be glad to get these hawk lumps.
Revelio. Descendo. Arresto momentum. Incendio. Incendio. Descendo. Arresto momentum. Incendio. Descendo.
This looks intriguing.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. I have good news. I was able to harvest some hawk lumps for you, and I found Sorona's box of letters.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion. And Sorona will be delighted to have those letters. How kind of you. Now you be careful heading back to Hogsmeade.
I should take this box of letters to Sorona. She'll be glad to have it back.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his
Excuse me. Did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
Oh, hello again. How nice to see you. And yes, I did. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph. Only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Incendio! Arresto Incendio! Potato! Stupton! Incendio! Incendio!
Is that their theories wearing a wooden jumper?
Incendio! Arresto momentum! Incendio!
Want to know what really happened to him. An entry from Bardolph's journal. He overheard whispers, a plan, something to do with him.
Revelio!
This mentions Inferi, and something about it being Bardolph's turn next. I should investigate. Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Oh, I do hope my brother is all right.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. I'm simply at my wit's end.
How did your brother Bardolph end up in St. Mungo's?
Bardolph had spent the entire day hand-picking herbs and roots for us. When a group of Ranrock's lot appeared and demanded the harvest for themselves, Bardolph refused. In their anger, they hurled him against a rock and robbed him. The moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed revenge. I worry he may be dabbling in magic that he will one day regret.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where, precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
Why don't you simply leave the area for now?
Upper Hogsfield is my home. Bardolph and I grew up here. No, we are standing firm. Once my brother returns, then we shall decide what to do next. He's gone to seek Victor Rookwood's advice. I didn't approve of that idea, but perhaps in the end it will help.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
Madame Beaumont, I believe I have some news of your brother.
Bardolph? What do you know of my brother?
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd!
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No, this can't be.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph! Bardolph, my dear, dear brother.
Come now. Don't be stingy.
Well,
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
Such arrogance.
One of Ranrock's camps, exactly as Madame Beaumont described.
Who's there? One less human to worry about.
Descendo! Arresto momentum. Incendiary.
My time.
Descendo.
I won't rest.
Levioso. Accio.
No!
Expedito. Expelliarmus.
Such arrogance. One less human to regret. Quite enough of that. I won't rest until I'm dead. No! I will make you pay. I won't rest until you're dead.
Expelliarmus.
You only have Ranrock to blame. One camp down, one more to go.
Revelio.
enjoy suffering, do you?
if you don't fill up so much, you can actually go further. It's true. Eat a big meal, you'll be slowed down, but eat light and you'll be swift. But who wants to be swift?
Petrificus totalis.
Grapple, you are.
When are you going to give up?
Protego! Expelliarmus!
If only Ranrod were here to see this! An utterly pitiful man!
Confringo! Levioso! Accio! Confringo! Levioso! Accio!
Not quiet enough.
Confringo!
I won't rest. Dead.
Levioso! Accio!
You do
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
No!
Glacius! Depulso! Expelliarmus!
Both camps cleared. Madame Beaumont will be glad to hear that.
Revelio! Revelio!
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Your generosity helped me avoid
Bardolph, you wouldn't have...
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
I managed to catch them off guard.
Oh, I wish my brother could have done what you did. Perhaps he'd still be with me now. I'm especially grateful. You did, for Bardolph, what I could not. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
What do you have for sale?
What are you looking for exactly? Thank you. Sincerely. Bardolph, you wouldn't have left with... I should have done more. I shall never forgive myself.
I could use some gold.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard, I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aidan. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through... well, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I'm Clementine Willardsey. Charmed. I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. Whenever I come near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since. It's silly, but I'm insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest. You couldn't possibly find out, could you?
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes, if you wouldn't mind.
What were the horrible stories you were told about the Forbidden Forest?
Oh, goodness, everything from students being mysteriously beheaded to terrifying spider dens. Ugh. Trust me, you hear that at 11 years old. It sticks with you.
Very well. If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Oh, how kind. Students these days have so much more courage than I ever did. You can usually find me right around here. I hope to see you soon. Don't forget, the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the Forbidden Forest. Good luck.
Folks still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle. You certainly made an impression.
He'll see it was a mistake parting ways with me.
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes. And no, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. he cut me out of our herbology supply business, just as we were getting started. Said I was too volatile to work with. I'll show him volatile.
That must have been frustrating for you.
Yes, it was. Terribly. I'm simply passionate about my work. Supercilious fool. He's passionate about things too, as I intend to remind him by relieving him of his prized possession. A venomous tentacula he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury. Lawley's doing, no doubt. But no one would suspect a student. How would you feel about committing some grand plant larceny?
You said Mr. Lawley was your ex-business partner. What were you working on?
I had an idea to train venomous tentacula, create guard plants, if you will, that attacked when ordered. We hit a snag when one ate Lawley's Kneasel. After that, he cut me out of the business, the short-sighted fiend.
Why do you need Mr. Lawley's venomous tentacula in particular?
Simple. If I have it, then Lawley doesn't. Ergo, I can launch my business, and he must start all over again. I'm killing 2 snidgets with 1 stone.
What else is in Mr. Lawley's cellar?
All of Lawley's herbology supplies. He has quite the collection. Fill your pockets while you're there. Or to slow him down for a bit. And I can get my business going minus any competition.
I'll get the venomous tentacula for you.
Marvelous. I know a fellow seeker of justice when I see one. Take as many herbology supplies as you like while you're in his cellar. All I ask is that you bring me the venomous tentacula. Remember, I just need that venomous tentacula.
Seems I need to find Mr. Lawley's cellar. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Everything's all right now. I'll look after you.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. Thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. proud of all the potions you've brewed. Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. A wise decision. Thank you. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
This must be the cellar. Now to find that venomous tentacula. Better not let Mr. Lawley see me.
What could be stirring in the cellar?
Stop! Stop, bandit!
This must be the cellar. Now to find that venomous tentacula. Better not let Mr. Lawley see me. Revelio. Where is that venomous tentacula? Revelio.
Expelliarmus. Glacius. Capolso. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Glacius. Capolso. Expelliarmus.
So many spiders. It's a wonder they haven't taken over the whole house.
Glacius. Expelliarmus. Capolso. Glacius. Capolso. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Leviosa. Confringo. Accio. Descendo.
Now that I have the venomous tentacula, I should return to Mr. Barnes.
Revelio. Incendio. Aloha Mora.
I saw what you did! Ha! I have no tolerance for thieves! Hand them back!
Hand what back, sir? But we've not took a thing.
Hand them back!
There's nothing to give, sir. It was only the one. That's all of them, sir. Honestly, I swear.
How many times are you pair going to keep pilfering my shop?
I swear it was just those ones,
We
sir.
promise, sir. We'd never take more than those.
I tell you this, they'll not appreciate your antics in Azkaban. You just wait till I see your mother.
That was a bit harsh.
Any luck retrieving a certain friend of mine from a former
Depulso.
friend of mine?
Accio.
Hello, Mr. Barnes. I have that venomous tentacula.
Wish I could see Lawley's face when he realizes his prized possession is gone. We'll see who's volatile now. Well done. I'll take it off your hands now.
It wasn't as easy to come by as I had expected. I'd like to be paid for my troubles.
Only fair, I suppose. I can respect your business acumen. Here's a little something for your next trip to Zonko's. Thank you again for your help. I suspect you have a bright future.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. Now, what sorts of beast byproducts might you be looking to acquire? I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
I was wondering when I'd see you again. Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
not going to hurt you.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
There they are. She wasn't making it up. Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsey might get an answer about these butterflies. Revelio. Miss Willardsey will never believe where the butterflies led me. Revelio. Well, well. Look what we have here. Yes. Compulso. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Accio. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Alfred Lawley's none too pleased.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Hello, Miss Willardsey.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
Folk still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle. You certainly made an impression.
But surely those would curdle.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom, for your sake and that of everyone else. It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Levioso! Accio!
As I mentioned earlier, Defindo can be versatile but dangerous. Good to see you continuing to practice.
What are you up to now?
Perhaps a hybrid. Bouncing tentacular.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful! I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few parts. Wonderfully done! If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Just mind the plants, please.
Flipendo!
Look at that! You're a natural.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
know I done something that bad. Do with a nice mushroom stew about now.
What do we have here?
Expelliarmus! Pass that fire whiskey over here.
Depulso! This look... I may have more luck higher up in the keep. Revelio. Expelliarmus.
One less humour to worry.
Depulso.
Was that your best?
Leviosa. A ladder. Stupendo. This castle's hiding all sorts of secrets. Revelio.
No withdrawal wizard. What's that? Who's there?
Arresto momentum.
It's the students from the town!
Incendio. Flipendo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Capulso. This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me.
You can't stop it. That was meant for me. You explain the stench.
Glacius. Expelliarmus.
Not quite.
Leviosa. Defendo.
City. Not quite.
Glacius. Expelliarmus. What will we find in here? Depulso. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Leviosa. Defendo. It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on. You've one less follower, Ranrock. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
I've never seen a sword like it.
Revelio.
When the war is over, God will rule over wizards.
Levioso. Accio. Protego.
That student completed our encampment in the tower. What an unfortunate! You won't get away with that.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
I will make you.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. A boiler door. How to open it? Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
He'll learn his lesson after being locked away. You can count on that.
I won't rest.
Revelio. Revelio. What's down there? Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Flipendo. Resto Memento. Incendio. Levioso. Defendo. Glacier. Expelliarmus.
Ranrock has fooled you all. To your demise.
Revelio. Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
I need to find Mr. Oakes' wand. Where could it be? This door must need power from something. Incendio. Revelio.
One way or another, get one hero.
Impressed? You're like plum bubble.
Incendio. Incendio. Protego. Accio. Expelliarmus.
I will make you. I won't rest. One less human to worry about.
Expelliarmus.
To come here.
Repulsor.
Not been since before.
Repulsor.
Temptations does not belong in battle. No!
Glacius.
I will make you pay. How did you do that? I won't rest.
Glacius. Expelliarmus.
Enough.
Repulsor. Accio! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Depulso! Leviosa! Inflamus!
You won't get...
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways. Revelio.
This must be Mr. Oakes's wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
Please, pass me my wand. I can't get out of this damn cell without it. It's my last hope. Please. Oh, my wand. Oh, thank Merlin. Thank you.
You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblin stole every canut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizardkind, sees us all as cruel.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
Most goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time or other.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Everything's all right now. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. Hear you found a bit of treasure in the forest. Was never one for adventure myself. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Not a day goes by I don't wish
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide.
Oh, will there ever be enough?
My children do love her.
Let's look at what we have, shall we? Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
I don't have anything for this at the moment.